there are two times when we have managed to correct the financial course of this country. One was after World War II, when we had a debt equally as high as the one we have now in terms of a percentage of GDP. The second was that magical period in the late 90s where we had a budget surplus. And the same thing happened both times. In the case of World War II or the post-war period, the US economy grew at such a rapid clip that they didn't have to pay down the debt in terms of total dollars. The economy just grew to the point where the debt to GDP ratio went down. And certainly there was some budget cutting. We weren't spending on the war effort, for example, but primarily it was the result of the economy growing. Same thing happened in the late 90s. So we had the fall of the Iron Curtain, which reduced military spending, and we had the internet boom, which increased tax receipts. We had two scenarios where the economy outgrew the debt. The interesting thing, especially when we talk about the internet boom, is the internet boom was a result of technological innovation, which was the result of government investment in DARPA, right? So the entire internet is built on a military program. And so when we look at where our spending priorities are now, we really have to ask ourselves, not how much are we spending, but are we spending it on things that are going to pay us back? And I would argue when you look at Medicare and Social Security, we are spending on consumption. Those are dollars we are not getting back into the system. And I'm not saying don't spend money on that, but also spend money on initiatives that are going to grow the size of the economy. So, for example, I think government investment in AI is going to have a huge payoff for us. But we can't have AI policy written by a group of people who don't understand how Facebook works.